Hello students, how are you? Welcome to science class. Students, I hope you have understood previous chapter, that is natural resources, and completed all the activities, assignments and notes, right? So students, I'm going to explain chapter 2, our environment in biology, in this class. Okay? So get ready with the notebook students to take down some important points while I'm explaining here. Okay? Learning objectives. In this chapter basically we will learn about the earth, water, lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. Next, tertiary consumer, secondary consumer, primary consumer and food chain, food web and biotic levels. Okay, this is the flow chart about this chapter students. So first we will learn about earth. Why life is possible on the earth, what are the features of earth and why the living things can survive in the earth. Next we will read about lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and then biosphere. And next we will learn about ecosystem, food chain, food web, ecological pyramids and biological magnification. Earth. Okay students, you all know that Earth is the one of the planet of solar system. But why only life can exist on the Earth and does not exist in any other planets? Well, I think you have got the answer. Yes, we know that 71% of Earth's surface is covered by water. This is also one of the important factors for survival of living things. Earth is said to have been formed about 4.6 billion years ago. But first sign of the life is said to have appeared about 3.8 billion years ago. Water. So students, you have learned that water exists in three states, right? That is solid, liquid and gas. Solid in the form of ice, liquid in the form of water and gas in the form of vapor. Importance of water. Water is used for agriculture, for drinking, washing, fire extension, recreation and for industrial applications. Not only that, water requires considerable amount of energy to get heated up and to get converted into gaseous state, right? That is, for evaporation process, what does water need? Yeah, it needs heat. Means it will take the solar energy. Because of solar energy or sunlight, water surface gets evaporated and process of evaporation takes place, isn't it? If the water is heated, what will happen? Water will be converted into the gaseous state, right? On very hot day or during the summer, what happens to water bodies? Yes, water bodies help to reduce the atmospheric temperature during summer days. The water bodies will absorb the heat above the surroundings and during the night it will return back the heat, so that we will not feel so cold at night and we will not feel very hot during the days. This is one of the factor water help us to reduce the temperature during the day and will return back the heat during the night. Hydrosphere. Students, let us discuss about the word hydrosphere first. Like hydro means water, isn't it? And sphere is nothing but combined mass. So, hydrosphere comprises oceans, rivers, lakes, streams and etc. That is, hydrosphere exists in the form of rivers, lakes, streams and so on. Students, you already know that in the water bodies salt is also present, right? If the salt quantity is very high and that water is called salt water, and if the salt in water is negligible or not present, then it is called fresh water. The salt water in oceans and seas provide living space for plants and aquatic animals. Because of the water, nutrients and minerals get absorbed by the roots and it will be transported to other parts of the plants. So, water is also known as universal solvent, you know that. And it is also important for all the living organisms, right? Atmosphere. Students, you know what is atmosphere? Yes, the space around us is known as atmosphere, right? Okay, the atmosphere is the blanket of gases which surrounds Earth. It is held near the surface of the planet by Earth's gravitational attraction. So, without the atmosphere, there could be no life on the Earth. The atmosphere keeps the climate on Earth moderate compared to that of other planets. Students, did you know that when Earth came into existence, the carbon dioxide was very high and the amount of oxygen was very less. But nowadays, what is happening? Like carbon dioxide is less and oxygen is more, right? Photosynthetic algae. Students, you know what is photosynthetic algae? Come, let us discuss. Photosynthetic algae means those which can prepare the food by the process of photosynthesis. As these organisms will prepare their food and they will take in carbon dioxide in the atmosphere and release which gas? Yes, oxygen gas. That time the concentration of oxygen gas increased in the environment, and this is also one of the reason for organisms and human beings to survive. Lithosphere. Litho means stone and sphere is nothing but combined mass or globe. So, what is the meaning of lithosphere? Okay, lithosphere is the solid crust or the hard top layer of the earth. It is made up of rocks and minerals. It is covered by a thin layer of soil. It is an irregular surface with various landforms such as mountains, desert, plains, valleys, etc. Okay, children. So students, in the next class we will discuss about concept of biosphere, food chain, food web and so on. So go through the recording once again, students, and note down the important points in this video. Okay, take care, students. Thank you.